welcome back to the channel. It is just me today, but I have something so exciting to share with you. I have been wanting to share it for a while, but I had to make sure until everything was, you know, the I's were dotted, the T's were crossed, whatever you say, and it was all finalized. So now I can happily say and share with all of you that I am going to Disneyland, and I am so excited. You're probably wondering why Juliet isn't here, because you're like, if you're going to Disneyland, where's Juliet? Why isn't she going to Disneyland? But she is not. My family is not going with me. This is actually a work trip. So it's completely free to me, like, which is even more mind-blowing. But I get to go to Disneyland and California Adventure for 4 days. I'm gonna go into the whole trip announcement questions and answer all the details, but I am very excited, and this is a free trip, and I will get more into the details as I get into the questions. But I've seen people do trip announcements before, and I was like, that is so much fun. I really like watching them. So I went and found all the questions from one of the GaymeBoyz videos, which is Tim and Johnny. If you guys don't know them, you gotta watch their videos. They're so much fun. I will link their channel above and below. But I got all the questions from them, so I'm gonna dive in and answer all the questions regarding this trip. Also, I am getting over a bit of a cold, and when I am sick, I have a cough that lingers forever. So I have still a little bit of a cough. I do have a cough drop in my mouth. I hope that is not annoying. I just want to let you know if you're like, what is she doing with her mouth? Hopefully it's not too annoying. I've done videos like this before and it seems to be fine. So let's dive into the questions. How long are you going to Disney? Days, dates. So I'm going for 4 days. I believe it is from the 7th to the 10th, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 7th to the 10th in September. I'm going in September, oh my gosh, for the Oogie Boogie Bash. And I have never been to the Oogie Boogie Bash, so I am super, super, super excited. Next question, where are you staying? We are actually staying off property. I believe it's the Best Western, and it's very close to the parks. You can just walk there. I think it's a couple blocks. Usually, I actually used to live in Los Angeles, or I think you guys know that. Our whole family did, and we moved to Austin 7 years ago. So we didn't go to Disneyland a lot, but we were able to go about once or twice a year, and it was fun. We went with our kids, and then we went without. We love Disneyland. It's definitely my home park, and that is where I grew up going when I lived in Seattle as a child. So when we would go, though, since we lived in LA, we would usually stay the night at the Paradise Pier. I think that's what it's called, right? Paradise Pier, the hotel. It's the cheaper of the 3 hotels, because for some reason Disneyland only has 3 resort hotels, which is crazy to me since Disney World has so many options and they have also more affordable ones. Disneyland is not affordable as far as hotels go. There's no like value resort. The cheapest one is the Paradise Pier, and I wouldn't even call that cheap. I would just call it cheaper than the other 2. So we are staying off property, but it's gonna be awesome, and we are really close to the parks. Are you flying or driving? We are flying. I am excited to fly because when I went with my family to Disney World in 2019, and we live in Texas, we drove to Disney World to save money, and it was a very long drive. It took us a very long time, so I am excited to be flying. Things you're most excited about for your resort. Well, since we're staying off property, I don't know that there's anything I'm necessarily excited about per se, but I am excited that we don't need a car to get around. Like, we are close enough to where we can walk to the parks, and basically we were gonna Uber from the airport to the hotel and then Uber back when we leave, and we don't need to worry about having a car. So it's gonna be really nice to stay really close to the parks. What magic band color did you get? So we didn't get magic bands. And maybe I should say who we are. Maybe I should share some of that. Let me finish the magic band question. But magic bands are newer to Disneyland, I believe. Anytime I've gone before, we never had magic bands. I always thought that was a Disney World thing, but I think it's newer to Disneyland. Not brand new, but newer. We decided not to do it. We're not staying on property. We did talk about like how they have really cool ones, especially apparently they have magic bands where you can watch, like, there's like a video on it or something like that. And they range from basic to like super extravagant. So we decided if we really wanted one as like a souvenir, it's something we would just get when we were there. Maybe they'll have park exclusive ones, I'm not sure. But as of right now, we are not doing the magic bands. And I keep saying we because I am going with my friend and now my boss. I don't know if I've ever shared this information here, but Nicole, who is the owner and founder of Circa 1955, and you guys know if you've been with our channel that Juliet and I were brand reps for Circa 1955, which is a Disney-inspired candle company, for a while. And Nicole and I became great friends through that brand rep relationship. And then she asked me if I wanted to work for her. And I was like, absolutely. So I am the candle concierge at Circa 1955. So anytime you get an email about your order or you have questions, stuff like that, I'm the one that's sending you your email. I mean, I do have other things, but that's where you would see my name and stuff, is via email. So she is taking us on this work research adventure to Disneyland. It is primarily for Oogie Boogie Bash. We're doing a lot of research at Oogie Boogie Bash and just getting spooky Halloween content in general. The schedule is jam-packed, but it's going to be really, really fun. There's not going to be a lot of time for like a ton of attractions and stuff, but the research itself is just going to be so much fun. So I am really excited. Plus Nicole's become one of my best friends. So it's just going to be so fun traveling with her and doing Disney with her. We've never been at Disney together. It is very sad that my family is not going. My kids are very disappointed, but they handled it better than I thought that they would. Are you attending for a holiday or special event? Yes, absolutely. We are going for the Oogie Boogie Bash and just for the Halloween stuff in general, like how they, the Halloween decorations and all that good stuff. So yes, we are going for Oogie Boogie Bash and Halloween. What are you most excited to do in each park? Well, for Disneyland, I am over the moon excited to meet Jack and Sally. I have never met Jack and Sally before. I heard that you can meet them at Disneyland during Halloween time, so I am super, super excited for that. And for California Adventure, Oogie Boogie Bash. I've never been. I am like an Oogie super fan, so I am really excited to do that. And then, are you doing the dining plan? We are not doing the dining plan. I don't think either of us, and I eat a lot, but I just don't think either of us eat enough for the dining plan. Like, I'm somebody that I can kind of fill up on snacks all day, and that is my meal. So no, we are not doing the dining plan. What snacks are you most excited for? So something a little different for me going to Disney now is 2 years ago, I decided to become vegan. And so I've been vegan for about 2 years, but I haven't been to Disney as a vegan. So I've been doing a lot of research as to what options I have, and there are a ton of great options, which is wonderful. And Dole Whip, which has always been one of my favorite snacks, as long as you don't get the one with the vanilla swirl, is vegan. So that was really exciting. So I am really excited for the Dole Whip. Also the Mickey pretzel, that has always been one of my favorites. That is accidentally vegan, as long as you don't get the cheese. And then I just discovered, so I would say this is what I'm most excited for snacks, is they have a Mickey shaped sourdough, round head, almost like a pretzel, but it's a sourdough, and I love sourdough bread. So I'm most excited to try that. I've never had it, so it's gonna be awesome. Any character meals planned? No, we don't have any character meals planned for this trip. What dining reservations do you have planned? So since we're not doing the dining plan and we just have a jam-packed schedule where it's just going to be kind of easier to eat when we can and not have all these meal reservations, we are just doing one sit down dinner / lunch, and it's going to be at the Blue Bayou. And I've always wanted to eat there. I've never eaten there, even the many times I've gone to Disneyland. Anytime I go through Ride Pirates at Disneyland, I'm like, God, I want to sit there and eat. So that is our one reservation that we are going to do, and I am really looking forward to it. I love Pirates, just to be there. They have some great vegan options, so I'm very excited to eat there. What daytime show are you the most excited for? I would say any of the parades. I love Disney parades. I'm not even really a parade person, but I love Disney parades. So anything that is going on during the day parade wise, I'm excited to see that. What nighttime show are you most excited for? Oh my gosh, the Halloween parade at Oogie Boogie Bash. I am so excited about that. I actually watched a couple Oogie Boogie Bash vlogs from last year, and the parade looks incredible. The mayor in his car is there, and then they actually have the Vampire Brothers from Nightmare Before Christmas, which I can't believe because you never see them anywhere. So I'm very excited for that parade. What Disney souvenirs are you most excited to buy? Well, I'm gonna have to keep it together because I am on a budget and I do not have a bunch of money to be buying things, but I really do want to get a pin from the event, from the Oogie Boogie Bash, since I actually have gone. And anytime our family goes to any kind of adventure park or theme park, we always get a Christmas ornament. So I really want to get a Christmas ornament for the tree, and probably if they have Oogie Boogie popcorn buckets, probably one of those. But I am really going to try hard to just keep it together because, like I said, I am not in a place where I need to be spending a bunch of money on souvenirs, but it is going to be hard. I'm going to have to keep it together because there's going to be just so much stuff to look at and to want, and it's going to be a struggle. What place do you want to visit in downtown Disney? You know, I haven't been to downtown Disney in so long. I think I have forgotten what is even there. Do they have World of Disney in downtown Disney? I know it's at Disney Springs. If they have World of Disney, definitely there. Or any type of like Christmas shop. I don't know if they have a Christmas shop there or not, but that's usually where you can find Nightmare Before Christmas stuff and cool ornaments. So either one of those I am looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to just kind of walking through downtown Disney because I just don't remember that much about it. What is something that isn't in your plans that would be a dream come true? To me, Oogie Boogie. I actually thought when you go to the Oogie Boogie Bash that you got to meet Oogie Boogie and all of the characters, and that is not the case anymore. They made a lot of changes from COVID, like with COVID and everything. And then when they brought the Oogie Boogie Bash brought it back last year, you just can't meet. It's more of a walkthrough with the characters. And I am glad I watched a video so that my expectations were lowered slightly, because I really thought I was going to meet Oogie. I thought I was going to meet all the villains, and that's just not the case. It's more of a walkthrough, and they do kind of interact with you, but you can't like go up to them and like take a photo and stuff like that. So I am sad that like I'm not going to be able to do that, but it's still going to be tons of fun. Oh, what is something that, okay, I don't know if I fully answered. So if there by some chance I could meet Oogie Boogie, that would be the dream come true of something that's not already in our plans. Like if I could just sneak up there and get a photo somehow, that would be awesome. And the final question, what are you most looking forward to for this trip? I mean, honestly, just going with Nicole, being able to like experience all this with her, and then just all the different things we're gonna do for Circa and the research we're gonna do. Like it's really been fun for me to be a part of the Circa business, and not just like a brand rep, like as an employee, and getting to help with things and just learn about the business. So I am really excited to work there. I think it's going to be really fun, and it's not even going to feel like work. We are just going to have a blast and get, you know, as much info and content as we can. That is it. I answered all the questions in 13 minutes. I was worried this might take a while. So that's like a good amount of time. So like I said, I'm really excited. I'll be sharing more info that I have as we get closer, maybe in another video, but I do plan on doing a travel day video, like getting to Disney, and I do plan on vlogging in the parks while I'm there. I'm not sure how much though, because I am there for work, but I'm gonna vlog as much as I can and do some videos for you guys, but I definitely will do a travel day. I really want to do an Oogie Boogie Bash video, and then just some random park stuff. So I'm excited for that. I might go live when I'm there. I haven't decided. Circa is definitely going to be going live. If you guys aren't following Circa 1955 on Instagram, go do that. I'm going to link all that information for Circa below. And they have a YouTube channel, so we should be doing some stuff for our YouTube too. So I'm going to link all their socials in the description below, and you guys can come follow along and follow us on the trip. We're going to be sharing a ton of stuff on the Circa Instagram page. Nicole's definitely going to be going live, and I think also live for her YouTube. So come follow us over there. Definitely follow me on Instagram, which my Instagram handle is MotherSpookyWitch. I'm going to share a ton of stuff there too. It's just going to be super exciting. I haven't been to Disney since 2019 for Disney World, but I haven't been to Disneyland in like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 years. It has been a long time because we've lived here for 7 years, And then I think we went a year before we left. So probably 8 years. And I also haven't been back to California since I moved. So it might be kind of emotional for me to be there, but it's gonna be really exciting. So I hope you guys, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe so you can follow along on the trip with me. If you have any suggestions or tips or anything about Oogie Boogie Bash or Disney Halloween in general, let me know in the comments below. And that's it. I'm super excited. So I'm glad I finally got to share this with you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.